Hey Coug fans, welcome back to In the Game. I'm Desiree Cook Jackson. We start today with men's basketball. On Sunday, Houston squared off with ECU Pirates in their final game of the regular season. Before the game, Houston honored senior forward McLean for his time at the university. Our reporter Vanessa Onekwe was at Hoff Hines to cover it all. Vanessa?
Hey Coug fans, it's Vanessa Onekwe here at Hoff Hines Pavilion for the UH men's basketball game against East Carolina. It also happens to be senior night tonight, where the university recognizes senior forward McLean. Family and loved ones gathered together Sunday evening to support senior forward McLean on senior night. McLean has been a member of the team for the past 5 years and was recognized and honored for his hard work and dedication throughout the years. Completing his undergrad back in 2013 in health promotions, he continues his studies as a graduate in health education. Coming off of a 2-game winning streak, the Cougs strike again. The UH men's basketball team closes out their regular season with a win against East Carolina. Head coach Kelvin Sampson competed in his 800th game of his outstanding career, bringing the Cougs to their third consecutive win, as the Cougs proved to be steady shooters, hitting 50% in each half. While East Carolina only shot a mere 37%, the Powers pulled a 16-14 lead midway through the first half. With an 11-point lead at halftime, junior guard Gerard Stiggers led the team with 17 points and 4 3-point shots. LaRon Barnes and Devontae Pollard also scored a high 14 points each, giving U of H full advantage on the court. Wes Van Beck came off the bench with 10 points and a pair of 3-point shots, sending the Pirates back to short.
Thanks, Vanessa. The Cougs will be looking to continue their recent success as they get ready for American Athletic Conference Championship in Connecticut. Moving now to tennis courts. Houston's success has come in bunches as of recent. With 5 straight wins, Houston moved into 34th place. Following that, Houston squared off with the number 54 ranked Texas Longhorns at the Houston Country Club last Saturday. To this point, Houston had lost all 21 meetings with Texas, but they dominated that day. Texas dressed only 5 healthy players, which provided Houston with the edge they needed to dominate the Longhorns. For Houston, 5 players won their single matches against Longhorns. In doubles, Texas and UH split their matches. Roselle Martin, the reigning AAC Player of the Week, has won 6 straight matches. Number 34, Debbie Vogelsari, came from behind, 1-6, 6-4, 6-8. She is now 22-5 on the season. Houston has not lost a match since Valentine's Day. Over the last 3 matches, Houston has combined for a score of 17-2 on their way to 3 straight victories. Houston now faces off against number 41 Memphis at the Houston Country Club on Saturday, before heading out to New Orleans to face off against Tulane on Tuesday. Houston football kicked off their first spring practice under new coach Tom Herman on Tuesday. Many fans were excited to get their first look at the Cougs under the new staff. And the game was out at the field to catch all the action and talk to a couple of people from the team.
I think one of the things we pride ourselves on offensively is being very adaptable and figuring out what we do well and making sure that we do a lot of it and enhance it, and then figuring out where our deficiencies are and continuing to improve those, fix them, go recruit to them, and so we'll figure that out. I think that's another big thing that we're hoping to get done here through 15 practices is figure out what we're good at, and then let's kind of focus in on those things and still continue to improve the things that we know we need to win championships. But whatever those guys do well, we'll accentuate. And the thing, how do you judge a quarterback? Does he get first downs and does he score points and does he win? I mean, that's it. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how pretty it is. I don't care if we have to run it 60 times to do it. I don't care if we have to throw it 60 times to do it. Are we getting first downs? Are we protecting the football? Are we scoring points?
What does he bring that maybe some prior coaches didn't have? What's been one thing that stuck out at you?
He brings a lot of energy. He put emphasis on ball security, just putting your hand on the line, just towing the white, everything. It don't matter what it is. It's every little detail that he put emphasis on.
Notice when he was talking and addressing to you guys, he mentioned about he said some things about playing like a champion right out of the gate.
Yes, sir.
You know, so is that his message to you guys every practice?
Yes, sir. It don't matter what it is. You got to be 1-0 in everything you do. Come out full speed, give great effort. It don't take no time to give great effort. That's what he always talking about.
What about just you go into this and it's a very wide open up for grab. There's no pecking order, but just the competition there, knowing that you have just as fair of a shot as Greg and the other quarterbacks to win this out of spring or in the summer.
And I think that was one of my main motivators leaving Utah. I could go there, stay there, and go in a 4-man race, and after being back up last 2 years, just is my chance as good as there, or do I have a better chance of going with new staff? Senior year last year of playing college football, and just get a chance to learn from new guys, fresh eyes on me, and see what I can do.
Coach, your style of coaching, just from where you've been, your past and whatnot now, first time out as a head coach. So
direct, honest, hard, but very fair. We talk about a meritocracy and act like a man, get treated like a man, and these guys that act like a man, they get treated like men, and those that act like boys get treated like boys, and they get tough love and education. It's one thing to just go out and yell and scream at people. It's another to educate them and improve them. And so, like I said, I think the style is direct. It's honest. There's no BS. You're going to know where you stand with myself and the staff.
It's shaping up to be a good start for the Cougars in Herman. Houston will face a tough schedule in the coming season, but it looks like they will be well prepared. Houston baseball has continued their recent trend of losses. Houston headed into the Houston College Classic looking to compete with some strong competition. The event started with Houston facing off against number 2 LSU. Starting pitcher Andre Lantrip threw a complete game, while Jacob Campbell recorded his first home run of the season. But Houston could not climb out of an early hole as they dropped the game to LSU 4-2. Houston recorded just 4 hits as a team, with 2 of those coming from Campbell. Houston recorded runs in the top of the 3rd and the top of the 6th, but just couldn't overcome the Tigers. Houston fell to 8-6 on the season, while the Tigers improved to 13-1. Following that, Houston faced off against number 11, Texas A&M. The Cougars were shut out for the first time this season, falling 6-0 to the Aggies. For Houston, Jack Lamont pitched 6 1/3 innings, allowing 6 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, and struck out 2. Offensively, it was another tough game for Houston, as just 3 Cougars had hits. Houston slid to 8-7 on the season, including 4 straight losses. Relief came in big in the win against Hawaii on Sunday. It was another tough game for Houston, who had to fight tooth and nail to pull out the victory. Houston's offense also finally woke up after a dormant weekend. Josh Verdalis went 3 for 4 from the plate, notching an RBI and scoring 3 runs. Houston now sits at 9-7 overall, having snapped a difficult skid. Following the weekend, Houston slid down to number 21 and will look to rebound with a 3-game series against Buffalo at home before hosting rival Rice at Cougar Field. Finally, Houston Athletic Director Mack Rhoades is reported to have taken the AD position at Missouri. Rhoades joined Houston in June of 2009 and has served Houston very well, helping to steer Houston into a new direction athletically while overseeing such projects as the demolition of Robertson Stadium, the building of TDECU Stadium, and the beginning of the building of a new basketball training faculty on campus. During this time, Houston has seen large strides both athletically and academically. In 2011, the football team was ranked as high as number 6 in the nation, garnering 13 wins while winning conference titles under Rhoades. Basketball advanced to the NCAA tournament, indoor track won championships, and Cougar Pride, the Houston Athletics fundraising arm, set an annual donations record for the 5th straight year in 2013 through 2014. Remember, Cougar fans, to keep up with everything Houston Athletics, tune in Thursday nights at 7 p.m. to watch our episodes on Channel 6 or catch them online the next day at CougTV.com. You can also find us on Facebook at Facebook.com/InTheGameUH or on Twitter at Twitter.com/InTheGame_UH. I am Desiree Cook Jackson reminding you, don't just sit there, get in the game.